Hi there, just wanted to speak to you today about one of our new bikes, the Rockrider 560. It's just came into store recently. Usually I don't talk about any of our bikes, but on this occasion I think it deserves a bit of a mention. First of all, I think what you notice about the bike, it looks a lot like the Rockrider 520 and the Rockrider 540. But this is why I think it's important I talk about the bike, because it is a very different bike. First of all, this is a brand new frame, which looks very similar. Has quite a low bottom bracket, which is really good. But the key point as well is that it's actually a double butted aluminium frame, so it's a lot lighter than the 520 and the 540. Secondly, it's a tapered headset, which means it gives you many more possibilities to upgrade the forks in the future. It's a lot stiffer as well, much better for riding with. Another point as well is that the wheels, they're lighter, they're stiffer than the ones on the Rockrider 520 and 540. And more importantly, the bearings and sealed unit at the front and also at the rear, which gives you much better, less rolling resistance, more durable, stronger, less maintenance, a real selling point for a bike at this price. A few other changes to the bike as well. The lockout has moved from the right hand side to the left hand side of the cockpit, which is simple on and off, no more middle position. And that's really great because it's less hard hassle for the customer. Why move it to that side? Because you shift less frequently with the left hand side than you do with the right, so it's much easier for the customer to deal with. It's really great. Next point, new Tektro brakes, 100% flip-flop. So you simply undo the bolts here and here, swap the brakes over and they work perfectly. Really light as well, really powerful, quite positive braking, but they do work really well. Next big point of the bike, it's a 2438 double rather than triple at the front and 1136 at the back. So much more modern group set, full SRAM X5 group set, which is quite similar to Shimano Dior. So really good quality group set. And this price is really quite unheard of for 525 quid. There's another colour coming out soon, and in the spring there'll be a women's specific version with a female specific saddle, slightly shorter stem as well, and mildly narrower bars. A few other changes as well, more detail, the bars, the handlebars and the grips, much more comfortable, slightly ovalized, so when you're riding the bike, much more pleasant feel, and they're lock-on grips as well, so they won't move when they're riding, so really nicely done. So really good design feature. As the stem, which you can get 6 different positions and lift the height, flip the stem over and get even more height. The seat post is very narrow, 27.5 millimeters. That gives more flex, which is a positive thing in a bike like this because it gives a lot more comfort compared to the really thick seat tubes. Flat pedals are standard, of course. Hollow bottom bracket, really lightweight, really reliable SRAM bottom bracket, as overall a great feature. And one final detail are the tyres. So they're currently Hutchinson Cobra fast rolling tyres for dry conditions, and no good for the UK. So in the short term we'll have these, but in the next month, the next batch of bikes for the UK only will come in with Michelin Wild Mud 27.5 by 2.2 tyres, much more aggressive, much softer compound, perfect for UK riding. So hopefully that takes you through enough of the bike. As you can see, it looks the same as the 520 and 540, but after hearing what I've said, I hope you realise it's a very different bike. Thank you.